Hello and welcome back to another mod showcase video, where today we are looking at more bows and arrows by Lupin. So, if you don't remember, Lupin made another mod that we reviewed recently, the Epic Power Bracelets mod. It's another great one, so if you haven't already, make sure to check that video out. I'll pop it up on screen right now for you. But this mod, More Bows and Arrows, is compatible with Forge, Fabric and NeoForge, and versions 1.21, all the 1.20 versions, 1.19.2, and 1.18.2. So, as you can see here, this mod adds many different bows. So, I'm going to start off with the more basic ones, then we'll get onto the exciting ones a little bit later. The bows now come in all different wood types. So, as you can see in this chest, they all come in all their wood types and the stripped variants. So, we got oak bows, which aren't normal bows. They look like it. You can still craft normal bows separately of this. These are slightly stronger than a normal one. And you've got the stripped ones, dark oak, spruce, you've got birch, you've got jungle, you've got acacia, you've got mangrove, you've got cherry, you've got crimson, and you've got warped stem. So that's all of those ones. As I mentioned, these are slightly stronger than a normal one, but we've got all these nice variants. So if you want a different colour bow than normal, then you have all these choices. All of these do the +2 bonus damage. So these wooden bows are made with, just like a normal bow, 3 sticks and 3 string, but with either the log or the strip log, depending on which bow you want to make, in the middle of it there. So next up we have the bamboo bow. So these bows do, again, +2 bonus damage, but these have arrows that they pair with to do different things, and you'll see that with many of these bows coming up. But this bamboo bow is crafted with 3 sticks, a block of bamboo, and 3 string, or there's a stripped variant using the stripped bamboo block as well. But for this, if we get a zombie here, I'm going to put these normal arrows away so we don't get confused. Let's spawn a zombie in here. See how many hits this takes. 1? Wow. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting that. Like, if I don't pull it back all the way, it takes a few still. But if I do it fully pulled back... Oh no, it's taking more now. Okay, so it took me 2 shots that time. So next up, we have the paper bow. So this one does no extra bonus damage, but apparently it has some magical properties. So this bow is made using 3 paper and 3 string. And it has its own arrow variant, which is made using flint, 1 paper, and 1 feather. So next up, we have the moss bow. So this one says, a weak bow made of moss, known for its odd properties. So this one is made using 3 moss blocks and 3 string, and that can be the moss bow. And this also has its own arrow variant, so a moss block, a stick, and a feather. So, as you can see, with the normal arrows, it takes 3 hits, as would any bow, to kill the zombie. But once again, demonstrate 1 hit kill with the moss arrows and the moss bow, so it's very handy if you have the right pairings. So next up we have the lapis bow, which is crafted using 3 lapis, 3 string, and that gives you the lapis bow. And once again, it comes with its own arrows, crafted using 1 lapis, 1 stick, and 1 feather. So, this one does +2 bonus damage, and the arrows +3 bonus damage. So this one should one-hit our friend here. So then we have the amethyst one, crafted in a similar way. 3 amethyst shards, 3 string. That gives you the amethyst bow, which does +2 bonus damage. It is said to channel the power of arcane as well, so that's interesting. And once again, it has its own arrows, amethyst shard, stick, and a feather to craft those. So next is the bone bow. So this uses 3 bones, 3 string, and that gives you the bone bow, which does +2 bonus damage. And this has its own arrows as well, so flint, bone, and a feather to craft those. And the arrows do +2 bonus damage, and the bow does +2 also. So next up we have the coal bow and arrow. So these both do +2 bonus damage once again. Crafted using 3 coal and 3 sticks for the bow. 1 coal, 1 stick and 1 feather for the arrows. So next up we have the emerald bow. Once again, crafted 3 emeralds, 3 string, and that gives you 3 bonus damage. It is also said to bring luck to its wielder. And the emerald arrows also do 3 bonus damage. 1 emerald, 1 stick, and 1 feather for the arrows. So next up we have the blaze bows. So once again, 3 bonus damage, and the arrows actually do 4 bonus damage. So this is, I think, the best one we've seen so far. So this uses 3 blaze rods and 3 string to craft the bow. 1 blaze rod, 1 flint, and 1 feather to craft the arrows. So next up we have the obsidian bow. So this is known for good accuracy apparently. So I'm not sure how it would work. I doubt it gives you aim assist, but I guess we'll find out. But that does 4 bonus damage and 5 bonus damage for the arrows. 3 obsidian and 3 string for the bow. 1 obsidian, 1 stick, and 1 feather for the arrows. So let's see if this actually makes much difference to anything. If I try and aim away, does it actually make it more accurate? No, I still actually have to hit him. So next up is the iron bow. So this is crafted using 3 iron and 3 string, which gives you a bow with +2 bonus damage. And you can craft the iron arrows using 1 iron, 1 stick, and 1 feather, which does +3 further damage. So we've only got a few left over here, and then we'll be over there for the more interesting arrows. There's some slightly cool ones over there, which we'll have to wait and see. Over here we have the copper bow, which uses 3 copper ingots and 3 string, and the copper arrows, which uses 1 copper, 1 stick, and 1 feather each. So next up is the gold bow, which does +1 damage extra, and the gold arrows do +2 bonus damage. So this is crafted using 3 gold and 3 string for the bow, and 1 gold, 1 stick, and 1 feather for the arrows. So next up is the diamond bow, which uses 3 diamonds and 3 string to craft. This does a whopping +5 bonus damage, and you can craft the diamond arrows using 1 diamond, 1 stick, and 1 feather, and that makes 2, which is nice. So a lot of these only make 1, but that does a further +4 bonus damage, so you're going to have +9 bonus damage if you use these, which hopefully should make a huge difference. You're not going to see it on a zombie. And actually, that took me 2 hits. Why did that take me 2 hits? Yeah, it might be something that developers need to actually look into in this mod. But next up is the netherite bow, which I think you'd have to be insane to make. But basically you need a smithing table, a netherite upgrade, a diamond bow, and a netherite ingot to make. So if you pop this down, you'll see that we've got the netherite bow. So you can also craft netherite arrows using netherite ingots, stick, and a feather, and that gives you 4 arrows, which is nice, but I think, again, it's going to be expensive. I think it'd be quite nuts to try this. But the bow gives you +6 bonus damage, and the arrows +5, so you've got +11 bonus damage there. This should be a 1-hit kill. Yes. So that is all for the bows, but in here you'll see there are a few more arrows that don't have bows to go with them. So first up we've got the flint arrows. I'll demonstrate these with this normal bow here. So this is crafting using 2 flint and a feather, and you get the flint arrows. So these do +2 bonus damage. You can use these with any of the bows, by the way. You can use it with the emerald bow, for instance. And boom. Oh, it's actually a 1-hit kill. That's pleasant. And if I use it with that, boom, 1-hit kill once again. It's a very nice bow. Very nice arrow, I mean, not bow. Next up, we have the flint and steel arrow. So I have a feeling this may set things on fire. So, luckily I don't have anything flammable in here. So I think we'll be safe to do it in the arena. Once again, yeah. So that sets your victim on fire. You can use it with either bow once again. Seems to be a 1 or 2 hit kill still. It basically eliminates the need for fire aspect, which is handy. That's just crafted using a flint and steel instead of a flint, so you're going to need an iron for each arrow that you craft. Now, unfortunately, you only do get 1 arrow per time you craft this, so it's going to cost you a lot if you want to use these a lot. So it's probably just more better to get actual fire aspect on your bow, I'll be honest. But it's a nice option if you are struggling with enchantments or anything. But next up we have the ender pearl arrows. I'm quite looking forward to testing this one out. So this one's crafted using an ender pearl, a stick and a feather. I'm going to take these arrows. I'm going to spawn in a zombie over here. If I shoot him, what happens? He gets teleported to me. Okay, that's not what I was thinking would happen. I suppose if you're wanting to bring something closer so you could fight it with your sword in melee, then it could be handy, I guess. What happens if I just shoot it at the wall? Oh, okay, if you shoot it at the wall, it takes you to it. So you can use it teleporting around, or dragging your enemies close to you. I suppose that would be quite entertaining in a multiplayer world, if your friend's like far away over in the distance. So the next arrow on the list is the TNT arrow. So this is where I might need to move things down into my secret bunker. So this arrow uses 1 TNT, 1 stick, and 1 feather, and then you get the TNT arrow. So I'm going to take this down here. As you can see, this is obsidian proof. I can do this without worrying about blowing up my... oh, I'll leave that. But I can do this without blowing up my lab, basically. So, if I... Whoa! That is actually really cool. Right, obviously because this is made out of obsidian, it lit it into a giant nether portal. Completely forgot that would happen. I'll be honest. Let me run through here quick. Oh dear, I didn't think that would happen. Right. If we go out here, I'll actually explode something. Cool, so we have our zombie friend over here. We're shooting with the arrow. Boom. Big explosion. It's not going to be too near when this one goes off because I have a feeling that will do a little bit of damage I don't really want to happen. How much does it do to you if like you hit yourself or your friend? Okay. Great. Okay, last but not least, we have the cactus arrows. So these are crafted using 1 cactus, 1 stick, and 1 feather. I'm going to keep that bow on me, actually. And then we get the cactus arrows. Where did my spawn eggs go? I think I lost them in the explosion. Okay, so I'll give myself some more spawns. So now we can see what these cactus arrows do. So again, a 1-hit kill. You don't affect you or anything if you hit yourself with them. Let's see. No, I don't know. They don't seem to do anything special. But yeah, this mod adds loads of different variants of bows to just make your game a little bit more interesting. Gives you some options to use. I'm sure some of these, like the netherite and diamond one, would be very beneficial against bosses like the ender dragon and stuff. I can see how they would be very useful in that sort of situation. Maybe not so much going up against zombies like I have been. But that is all for this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. If you do enjoy, please do consider subscribing, because I post lots more mod reviews just like this. And I also have a modded playthrough survival series with my friends. If you're interested in that, there'll be a playlist linked on screen now. But that's all for today, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!